All right, Michael Casagrande here with John Talty. We're here to talk more about Alabama football because why not? It's never a bad day to talk about Alabama football in a season like this. It's maybe a little more summer-like than it is fall, but let's talk about something. Let's also touch on something that maybe people have talked a lot about, the secondary. Alabama secondary is a popular topic, good or bad. So I think it's a good point 5 games into the year to maybe assess, maybe give a grade to how the secondary is looking. So, John, what are your thoughts, I guess, at this point?
Well, I think if we were grading them, I'd give it like a solid B. I think that there have been some ups and some downs. I think this is a very young but talented group. So, guys like Marlon Humphrey, Micah Fitzpatrick, some younger guys, Ronnie Harrison, that are very talented clearly, but you're still going to have some kind of ups and some downs. Those guys have made some mistakes. There have been some kind of pass interference penalties. I think Humphrey slipped a few times, giving up some interceptions, but they've been pretty solid for the most part. Cyrus has been great. I think Eddie Jackson's move back to safety has been pretty good. I think it's paid off in a lot of ways and helping them, kind of slow down passing attacks. So I think overall it's been much more solid than last year. I think there's some games in the future, Texas A&M being a big one, where it'll be really challenged and that we might have a better feel for where they are. But right now, I think it's been a pretty solid group, and you have to be, for the most part, happy with that.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think they're coming off of maybe their best game in a long time against Georgia. Obviously, it wasn't ideal for passing, wasn't a day for the aerial attack with the rain. But you could saw several times. I mean, obviously there were 3 interceptions. Always important, but there were also several times where the quarterbacks didn't have a place to throw the ball. They had to tuck it and run because there just weren't guys open downfield, and that's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
So I think that's also important. Coming into this game against Arkansas, 6 o'clock Saturday night in Bryant-Denny, it's going to be a test of discipline because it's a team obviously that likes to run the ball, and it's a team that can lure you to sweep sometimes on the edges. They feel like the corners are constantly a decoy. That one time they're going to pop one, they hit the play action pass, and you never know when you got to be awake in this kind of game. So obviously one play can change a lot.
Absolutely.
So I guess if we're going to give a grade, I would probably give it in the same B range as well. I mean, there were some issues early on, some pass interference calls, but I think a little bit of some improvement throughout the year. The Marlon's interception and Marlon Humphrey's interception against Georgia showed that he was turning them for the ball with a little bit of help from the secondary, from the safeties, but it's been worse. So
for sure.
So for Michael, John, that's going to be it for today. Be sure to stay tuned to AL.com for all the coverage the rest of the week.